my favorite questions I get to ask brides as a bridal stylist is, I mean, there's always questions like, how did you, get proposed to or whatever, but I always want to know, how did you meet your fiance? It is one of my favorite questions because usually the answers are pretty, similar. Like, I met him at work, or I met her, at school or whatever. I mean, school, work, online, those are basic, normal answers through friends. But every so often you get a wild answer. And so one of my favorite stories is a girl said, oh, the first time I met my fiance, I hated him so much. And this was years ago. I had this bride, but she was like, I went to school, I had a science class, I wanted to get there early, so I sat down and I sat in the front row so I get a great lab partner. And she's like, and then the class filled up, and then the class started and no one sat next to me. She's like, so I was sitting alone, I had no lab partner, I was already frustrated. And then this guy waltzes into class 15 minutes after it started, looks around, is like, and sits next to me. This is what she says. And so she's like, I hated him so much. And she's like, and then we were lab partners, and then we fell in love, and now we're getting married. And I love that story so much. So if you have a great story about how you and your fiance met, I would love to hear it. So if you want to send it to me privately and I can tell people on here, or if you just want to write it out in the comments, I want to know if you have a fabulous meet cute story for you and your fiance. And I want to also introduce this fabulous dress. She is part of our sale that we're doing right now through the end of the month. She's $500 plus tax. You can just buy her and take her home today. But I think she is so pretty. She's got this just form-fitting, it's all illusion neckline up here, and the whole back is an illusion all the way down to here. She's part of our $500 sale happening now. It's part of the collection and part of our Make More Room for Market sale through the end of the month.